Hi, it's me, Miss Laura, and it is time for our story time craft. And today's craft is the bear hunt. It's based on the book that we just finished reading, Going on a Bear Hunt. And so we're going to make a map of all the places that he went. So inside of your little craft bag, you're going to have a folded piece of paper. You should have a bear cutout. And then several items in there, mainly blocks of colored paper, a little bit of tissue paper, cotton ball, and a popsicle stick. So the other things that you might want, you're definitely going to need some glue or tape or something like that to affix your little pieces onto the paper. You can have crayons, marker, colored pencil if you want to add any coloring to your paper or to the bear. Alrighty, and scissors. So let us begin. So first you're going to take your folded piece of paper and you're going to open it. And as you see, it automatically sections it off into the 6 sections. So you're going to be placing an item in each of those squares. So hopefully I can remember the order of our bear hunt, but if you get them out of order, that's okay. That's how your bear hunt went. So first, I should have brought the book in here so I remember the order. I'm going to turn this around so it's facing me. So the first thing we're going to do is grass. So what you're going to do is take your tissue paper and you're just going to kind of, I folded mine a little bit to give a little bit of texture. And you're just going to cut little strips. And don't cut it all the way down. I mean, you can if you want to, but I found it easier not to. And basically what you're going to end up with is something like this. See, it kind of looks like grass. And then I'm just going to put some glue. My favorite part of every project, trying to get my glue going. Every time. And we're going to hopefully get the glue to come out. It's getting there. See, even I struggle with the glue. I need Yoda to use the force here. There we go. Brilliant, Yoda. Thank you. So we put some glue on there and we just tape our grass down. And it looks like regular grass. There we go. And those are just some little spare cuts from it. There we go. So I think after that, they went through water. So we're going to take our light blue paper that you all have, and we're just going to cut little waves, kind of up and down. And so it kind of looks like water, kind of like that. And then what I did, because it's a little longer than my square, which is okay, but I wanted it a little bit neater. I wanted it to fit in my square, so I just trimmed off that piece. And you can layer them on there as much as you want. You can have as much water as you want going on. And again, add a little bit of glue. Now we've got it going, so it shouldn't be such a big fight for me, one would think. There's one. And you make your water look however you want. If you have other color paper at home and want to add a little bit of like dark blue in there, you could do that. If you want to take your crayons or a marker and draw in little fish, you can do that. I'm going to have pretty deep water, I think, so I'll add one more strip here. This is one of my favorite little storybooks. I've always enjoyed this one. I know it's pretty popular. There's also a song about it, but when you're done with your map, you can even take it out in your backyard and sing a little, or pretend like you're going on your bear hunt. I'm going to draw a little fish in here. There we go. How's that? We'll even put one down here in the water. Probably work better if my glue were dry. There. Got some little fish. Now, after the water, we had mud. So there's a dark brown square in your packet. And what I did with that is I just kind of cut out a blobby shape, kind of like how mud is. And there we go. And we end up with something kind of like that. So right after the water is mud. And add some more things. And you can add little patches of mud kind of splattering about. Put little footprints in there. Draw dinosaurs sticking out of the mud. So kind of coming along there. And then let's see, what did we have next? Oh, trees. So I forgot my little green square, but you have a little square of green paper, and I just kind of cut it into tree shapes, random tree shapes. And this is where your popsicle stick is going to come in handy. It can be the branch of your tree. If you want to, you can break this in half and have 2 tree stalks, just whatever you want to do. Adds a little bit of nice texture to our map. So I just put more glue on there. If you want to color your tree, you can. And there we go. And then I'm just going to randomly glue my trees on here, the little leaves. There we go. No rhyme or order. You can, like I said, you can cut out, there's enough green that you can cut out a bunch of different ones and even hand draw some of your sticks on there if you want to. Tree stems, and I'll make this one my tree topper. And there we go. So there's my tree. And I might even draw a few little extra ones down here, just to kind of make it look more foresty. And I'm using pencils today, colored pencils. And there's me a green. So I'm just gonna make them look like evergreens or Christmas trees, as I always called them when I was a kid. I didn't know that they actually had a name. I thought all pine trees were Christmas trees. But they are actually evergreens, and they're called evergreens because they stay green all year round. There we go. Put some grass. I even put some grass on my stick there. Alrighty. So then the next spot is snow. So there's a cotton ball in your packet, just a fluffy little cotton ball, and all I did was kind of stretch it out. You could pull it apart to have lots of snow if you want to. This one kind of made like a cloud shape. You could just stretch it out there if you want little pieces hanging up here, just however you want it to make your snow scene. So for this one, I am not putting the glue directly on the cotton ball because I have done that before and it's a disaster. You end up with cotton balls stuck on your fingers and it's just big mess. More than what I usually make. So I'm putting it directly on my map and I'm just pressing that down there. And then we're gonna put some up here. That little piece there and another little piece here, and you can even draw little snowflakes on there if you want to. I'm using a light blue, and there's little snowflakes. You can sprinkle glitter on this. One day I'm gonna have to bring glitter to our little crafting day because I mention glitter all the time and yet I have never actually used it. So there's some snowflakes. There we go. And last but not least is getting to our cave. So in that one, you've got a big black block of black paper or dark brown. I think some people got really dark brown because I ran out of black construction paper. And what we're gonna do with this one is you're gonna kind of cut it in a half shape. We're gonna basically make a door because we want the cave to just open up. So see how I didn't cut all the way around? And that way it will open like so. And you can even crease that a little bit if you want to, so you can kind of see what's going on there. So we're gonna glue that down next. And I'm just gonna place my glue all around the edge of my cutting. And that crease kind of helps me make sure I don't accidentally glue my door down, because then it kind of won't work. So, and the cave's a little big, and that's okay too. Fit it in that last little square and press it down. And there we go. So there's your little cave. And if you want to decorate on it, use some of your scraps of paper to make little rocks and stuff and glue on there. You can do that too. And the final step, of course, is going to be our bear. Now, I didn't color my bear. We can do that real quick. Let me add a piece of paper down on the ground, or on the table. Moms really don't like it when you get crayon on the table. My kids still get fussed at that, and they are pretty up in age. And you can color your bear any color you want. If you want to make them rainbow colors, make them a rainbow bear, you can. You want to make them a green bear, you want to leave them white like a polar bear. Of course, we have black bears, which we have black bears where we live at. They're common in our area. He's a very happy bear. So we'll make him a nice little brown bear. And don't worry if you get out of lines. We're not aiming for perfection. We are aiming for fun and creativity. And that's how come you can color your bear whatever color you want. Maybe even a purple bear or your favorite color. I don't even know if I have a favorite color. I'm one of those weird people. It all depends on what I am putting my colors onto as if I have a favorite color or not. There we go. So I like them better colored in. And then last but not least, we're gonna add glue onto the back of our little bear. Lots of glue with this project. And we are gonna flip them around and we're gonna kind of tuck them in here. And it's okay if he fits outside of it. See how he's kind of sticking out? He's going surprise. He looks like a very happy bear. See, he even sticks out a little bit. So we're like, oh, is there a bear in that cave? And we go, ta-da, we found our bear. And then we're gonna run away. So that is it. And like I said, if you want to label it, you can label things. You can go over and write down the different parts so you kind of learn what those words look like. You could do that over each scene. You can add more color. You can add little birds flying around if you want to. Just have fun with it. And then go outside in your backyard and go on a bear hunt and see if you can come up with a bear. Might be your teddy bear hiding in a cave. All right. Well, I hope you have fun with that. And as always, please send me a picture. I love getting your all's pictures. So send me a picture of your crafts that you make, because let me know that you're enjoying them and doing them, okay? All right. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.